SBEC. Many students say that SBEC is an easy subject in CS Executive. If it is easy, you have to score very high marks. In this video, we will show the example of how Rohan of Ekcel Academy has got 72 marks in SBEC. So if it is easy, make sure that you get 70 plus. Write everything very well. And Rohan is one student I remember in the coaching classes. He was very active. He never missed a single live class. He never missed it. He used to keep us on the toes. He had amazing questions which used to challenge the teachers, and he was very hardworking. Please remember, without hard work, you will not get results. So in this video, you will have a look at Rohan's paper, how he has written the answer, how he has presented, what is the depth of the knowledge. All his hard work is resulting in 72 marks in SBEC. So if you want 72 marks in SBEC, watch this video and learn all the tips which you can also use in your exam. Let us get into the paper and see how he has scored 72 marks in SBEC.
Yes, let us try to see how you can get 72 marks in SBEC. 72 marks is very high, and only if a student is brilliant and is able to study very hard you can get. So what do you mean by brilliant? Brilliant is very simple. Anybody who does hard work. It is as simple as that. Your history doesn't matter. If you work hard from today, you too can score 72, like this student of Ekcel Academy has scored 72 marks in our SBEC subject. So please understand one thing very simple, which you should all know, that this is possible for anyone, not just for the student of Ekcel Academy. Anyone can do it if you work hard. And in this particular case, this student has been the most serious student in our entire batch, and he was very diligent. He attended every class. He used to ask amazing questions, and we really appreciate his hard work. Yes, he has come to our coaching, but it is mainly because of his hard work that he has got the results. And if you work hard, you too can get it. So 72 is definitely possible for you. So let us see how the presentation has been done. So there is a question here. There is an interim resolution professional under IBC who is appointed. The protocol we need to tell, and who will bear the expenses of the public announcement. This is a question. So actually the student has got only 1 mark for this. So this is again a classic example of how in this paper you can understand that actually in the beginning student has scored 0, 1, 1, 2 like that. But then in the end, like MS Dhoni, the student has scored 6s. 6s in the sense he has scored out marks, 4 out of 4, 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5 as we go further in the paper. So make sure that you watch this video till the end and learn how you too can present. So initially if it goes wrong, it's okay. So in this question, he has got only 1 point. Who shall bear the expenses of public announcement? And he is telling the expenses shall be borne by the corporate debtor. That is the only thing which he has written correct, and whatever is correct they give marks. So write what you know. Write whatever you know. You will get marks. And for where you're wrong, they'll give you 0. That's all. So it doesn't matter. Yes. So next, again, it is about striking off. There is a question. And how do you restore the name? So again, he does not know everything about this, and he has got 1 mark over here. But if you see here, student has not written stories. The student has written whatever he knows. Again, please don't write stories to fill pages. This is not your BCom exam where you're just filling up pages. You have to ensure write whatever you know, and whatever you know, even if 1 point is correct, in ICSI they give you marks. As you can see here, 1 mark has been scored. So as I told you, starting student has got less marks, but later he has it out 6s and 4s he has it win this SBEC paper. Amazing. So here, this is relating to change in status of active company to dormant company. Board of directors seek your advice about the procedure. So this question is mainly about procedure. So when you read the question, try to identify what exactly are they asking. See, when you study everything in detail, but the question is always very specific. Every question is specific, and your answer should be specific. Your answer should be in detail. So try to identify what is that exact thing they're asking. They're asking about procedure. So here he knows the procedure, and if you see here, he has left the line. So this is what I used to tell. We have a Telegram group called One Day One Answer. for all the students of Excel Academy who joined the batch, and we correct these answers in one day one answer and we give them feedback. So this student used to write regularly, and one of the most regular students for writing this one day one answer where I used to correct. Okay, so he has written the procedure. See, the question is about procedure, so always connect the question with the answer. So he has given the procedure in point wise. He has given, since everything is not correct and little more quantity is required, he has not got full marks, but he has got 3, which is not bad. But as you go further, you just see the student is amazing. Yes. So again, it's a resolution professional question. Examine whether can be appointed. Can somebody be appointed? The applicability that they're asking. Can we appoint somebody as a resolution professional based on the facts? Okay, they are the statutory auditors. So the answer is actually not fully correct, but he has written what he knows. Since everything was wrong, only one part was correct, he has been given 1 mark. So write what you know, you get the marks. So if you see here, so far student has got 0, 1, 1, 1 like that. That's all. So that means he has not got a very huge number of marks, but still he is working, but in final he has got 72 marks. So it is possible. Most important is you must attempt for 100 marks and you must sit in the exam for 180 minutes. So these are the important thing which you should know, otherwise it's not possible. So again, if you see here, discuss in brief. When a company is declared as a vanishing company, he knows the answer but everything is not correct. So vanishing company which did not carry any business, its directors are nowhere to be found. Very simple sentences. Again, if you see, the English is extremely simple and you have to write as much as possible short sentences in the exam. So it is not registered with Companies Act. That is a wrong point. It is registered with Companies Act, but they are not to be found. Then it has no place of business and it is without any trace. So same thing is repeated in different ways. Cannot be struck off. So that is correct. So finally he has got 2 marks. But here the student should have written little more quantity. Quality is there, little more quantity. So all points are not there. So all points are not there. Because all points are not there, student has not got full marks, he has got 2 marks. Again, not bad, not bad. So but if you see here, student has got totally 8 marks. So 8 marks out of 20 marks. 8 out of 20 is about only 40% of the marks, correct? But finally student has scored 72 marks. So it is possible. So just watch this video till then, how he'll start hitting 6s and 4s as we go further. So this is about micro, small, medium enterprises, and they want to apply for pre-packaged insolvency resolution process. Advise the eligibility criteria. So what is the question? It is about eligibility. This is the question which we need to have. Eligibility. All right. So if you see here, he has given a nice introduction. Then the spacing is good. Who is ineligible? So some points are right, some points are not. So finally he has got 4 marks, which is pretty good. Here if you see here, you have both quantity and quality. Both is required for exam, not just quality. And definitely don't simply fill pages with stories. Write whatever you know, whatever is the real facts, real law which you have. Please write only that. Okay. So next again it's a case law question. So what are the documents to accompany by the declaration under IBC? So first he has gone to the difficult part. So company can be voluntary initiate the liquidation. Again see here, it's so nice. The thing which is writing is, it is all in points. So when you write in points, the person who is reading, you think you are only correcting the paper. It becomes very easy for you to read. That is why writing in points is not just essential but important. But the answer is fully not correct. He has got 3 marks, which is not bad. So 3 marks is again pretty good. Not at all bad. Very well done. We can then go for the next question. Minimum requirement before applying for wholesale drug license. So this is in the SBEC part B related things, it will come. So what are the minimum requirements? So if you see here, The presentation is super simple. So area, storage facility, staff requirement. So when I read this, I know that the student knows the answer. Okay. So if you look at this, what are the requirements as you can see? So here, if you see here, he has given a very good conclusion also. Conclusion is also very good. So that is why 3 marks has been scored. This is excellent. What is the difference between strike and lockout under the Industrial Disputes Act? So they're asking you difference between. So in difference between, ideally you have to write 3 columns. What is the point of difference? Topic A and topic B, and write point wise. So this way it becomes easy for the person correcting to give marks. Means how is it different? What is the point of difference? So this is what you should understand. So here he has not written like that, but still not bad. He has written point wise, and he has given the difference, and he has got 3 marks, which is again good. So as you can see, he is starting to hit good strike rate by scoring more marks. So he's given all the points over here. Which industries come under the compulsory licensing as per new industrial policy? So here they're asking you for the list. So when you say which industries, obviously you should know the list of industries which come under the compulsory licensing as per the new industrial policy. Okay. So if you see here, industries coming under compulsory licensing, he has given the list: alcohol, electronics, cigarette, like that. So he has got 3 marks. So all this is for 4 marks question. So 3 out of 4 is very good. That is 75% of the marks, which is eventually helping him to do well, get 72 marks. Even if initially he got 0, 1, like that, but later he is starting to hit 6s. If you see here, Plantation Labor Act. What is the applicability? So applicability, he does not know completely. He has written what he knows. Short, 1 mark you have got. But even then, see the presentation. He has left 1 line here after every paragraph, written in point. So it looks very, very beautiful to read. It is important that your answers look neat and clear. Even if your handwriting is not great, don't worry. Actually, the student's handwriting is nice, but suppose your handwriting is not nice, don't worry. Handwriting doesn't matter. So, statutory register under Companies Act due to lockdown. What are the penalties for failure to maintain statutory registers? So, company should maintain statutory register, then point. So, again, everything is so simple point wise. So, 2 marks is there. So, finally, you are getting a concept where you are getting 12 out of 16 marks, which is very good. Excellent strike rate. So, should like to know about what is the violation of Copyright Violation Act. So, copyright law question is come over here. First is exceptions he has written. Again, very well done. Protection of works. If you see here, he written everything 4 out of 4. So, what is the beauty of this answer? The presentation. So, you have subheadings over here. Then you have point wise, leaving 1 line after every point, which makes it look neat and clear and confident. What kind of works are protected under the copyright law? Again, the list is very simple. Short phrases, not even full sentence. And a beautiful conclusion. Above rights is protected. So this is the case of Sunita can use the books for study purposes and cannot reproduce the books. So conclusion is nice. And he has connected the question. Very, very good. This is very important. See, Sunita is in there in the question. In answer, just don't write some story. In the real world, you are solving real problems of companies. You are solving real problems of companies. So that is why when the question is there in case law, if they use some facts, in the question, your answer should also have these facts. Please make it human. Don't make it like a machine. Please make your answers look human. Applicability of Motor Transport Workers Act. So this student has now started to hit, see here again point wise, 4 out of 4. If everything is correct, they will give you marks. And you too can score 70 plus. It is not impossible. But I repeat, I've told in the entire series, knowledge is 80% important, and your presentation skills 20%. So knowledge means you have to study very hard, whether you do self-study, whether you go to coaching, online coaching, physical coaching, whatever it is, you have to work hard, and that is the base. You have to study. Just watching this video is no use. You have to study very hard, get the knowledge. This video is only about the presentation part, okay? And we want to help you through our students of Excel who have got good marks. So somebody is a housewife. After the death, they're doing a job. She's living remote area. Factories pollution control is being violated. So whether a aggrieved person can go to National Green Tribunal, that is the question. So he has given a nice introduction. What is the National Green Tribunal? Okay. Then objective of the NGT is given. What is the procedure? Means how will somebody go and file a case? Environmental related laws. So the procedure is also again. Then finally he's connected the question to answer. Sarisa should know the above order to file a suit. So simple, and this gives the confidence for person correcting will say, yes, definitely I'm going to give 4 marks. This is a beautiful answer. The hard work of student is seen in the answer. It's pure hard work. I'm repeating, whatever coaching you go, there are many students who don't do the hard work. If you don't do hard work, you will not pass. Coaching will help you to save time. Coaching will help you to get the right perspective, and most importantly, get the mentorship. But without hard work, there is no substitute. So next is about sexual harassment of women. So advise the complaint procedure for a woman. So again is given the act, then what is the procedures, point wise, everything is correct. And just look at this, 16 out of 16. He has got 100% of the marks. Initially, if you observed, he has got only 1 out of 4, 0 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 2 out of 5, like that. But later, because of his strike rate, getting 4 out of 4, that means 16 out of 16 for 4 sub questions, he is getting 100% strike rate. So all this together, you can get 72 marks or above 70. It is possible. It is definitely possible, right? So I don't want to waste too much of your time, but just look at it. Going further, how the presentation is done. So here 2 marks has been given, here 1. So for each part, so the person correcting will look at every sentence and see whether every part has been answered properly, and they give stepwise mark. They give stepwise marks, not just in something like accounts or some practical paper. Stepwise marks is given even in law papers, because have you written all the points, steps? So this is how it is given, and you will connect the question to the answer. So it's very, very well done. Yes. So what is control? How do you control? So this is a very simple question about the first chapter. So if you see the question, so the control plays a vital role in selection. So this word vital shows the person correcting the paper that the student is having a practical knowledge and not just by-hearting and writing what is there in the book. Excellent. Articles of Association contains provisions of entrenchment. What does entrenchment provision mean? And state provisions of the act which is dealing with entrenchment. So if you see here, many places, question itself is having different parts, or they have 2 or 3 questions. So when you have like that, even answers will be divided like that, marks will be given like that. So here, first part he has written wrong, so no problem. But later it is correct. So he is getting 3 marks. So please observe all the things which I am telling. Next is about asset reconstruction company. What are the benefits of incorporating asset reconstruction company? So he has given an introduction about what is asset reconstruction company, and then he has come to benefits. He has given a simple underline, and he has given the point-wise benefits. So point-wise benefits has been given. Beautiful. 4 marks has been scored. Next, what is Mudra banks? So Mudra banks, he has again point-wise, beautiful criteria. If you see here, what is the Shishu, Tarun, Kishore, like what is the loans which they are going to give? Again 4. So if you see here, he has got 18 out of 20 marks. That means 4 questions into 5 5 questions into 4 marks, that is 20 marks. For 20 he has scored 18 out of 20, which is 90%. So initially he was scoring only 20% of the marks, 40% of the marks, but later he's starting to hit 4s and 6s, as I told you, and he's getting very high marks. Next is FEMA related provisions. What is the activities which is permitted? See the presentation. The answer is wrong, but it's okay. Presentation is correct. Next, feasibility for promoters for provision of Companies Act relating to Section 8. So again, everything is correct. If you see the person correcting for everything correct, they have read every single sentence and he has connected the facts and he's got 5 marks, including conclusion. Very, very good. All the students, if you see this entire series which we are doing, all of them have a similar pattern, because this is what we taught them in our Ekcel Academy coaching classes and the one day one answer corrections. So everybody has a similar style which our students are scoring, and they're scoring marks. You too can score with your hard work. These videos on YouTube is to help you to do that. Okay. Explain the key characteristics of contractual joint venture. So they've given facts and what is the thing. So again, he's very nice. Every time he's telling what is that concept in one simple sentence he's telling. Correct? And then he's coming to the answer, key characteristics, whatever. And depending on how much is correct, he's getting marks. 3 marks. Examine legal provisions of Companies Act. So they've given a case law. Can it be done is the question. So this is mainly company law provisions. So it is 3 marks. So again, I don't want to repeat, but I think you're getting the picture. So like this, if you see, he's getting very good marks. So there are so many questions where he has scored out of out. So for almost 40 marks, he's got 40 out of 40. In the rest 60 marks, he has scored about 32 marks. So that is 40 plus 32, which is 72 out of 100 marks, which is extremely high. 72 is possible for anyone. You too can do it. So please do follow the series, and for any further help, if you need anything from Ekcel Academy, you can WhatsApp us for whatever help. Whether you joined our coaching or not, whatever help you need, you can definitely get in touch with us. This is how we can help you. So 973-973-3400, and there is another number 7406-077406. So if you need anything, we are always there to help you. You can WhatsApp or call us, and please do follow this entire series. So in this entire series, we have some more papers of students of Ekcel Academy who have got 60 plus, 70 plus, and they have been very kind. Even 55 plus, you can see those papers and understand how to score marks. All the students, we want to thank them because they have agreed to share their papers. And some students, like in the previous video and this video, student even told, sir, don't even tell our name, it's okay. That shows the greatness of the students, and I wish you the very best. See you in the next video.